guys, what is going on? It is DaBoki here once again, and it is time for another Zakum solo with my Mercedes. This will be actually my first solo with my Mercedes, and I actually do have my bishop in here with me. I am controlling the bishop as well. I have my laptop next to my main computer, and I was trying to HS myself, as well as I was going to loot a helm with the bishop because I wanted to try to get a Zakum helm for the bishop because she didn't have one. But she ended up dying in the middle of the second body somewhere because it 1-1'd her, and I'm playing with like one hand on each computer, and it was just ridiculously hard. So she died. She didn't get a helm, and I failed completely in attacking the arms. I know probably you guys are saying, DaBoki, why don't you do your little leaf tornado spin in the middle of the arms? It'll be a lot quicker. And yeah, I would, but that kind of requires two hands to like jump and maneuver and get back in this place and all that stuff, and I was trying to keep the bishop alive while just attacking, so I only could use my stunning strikes move pretty much so I could try to play with one hand, and it was difficult. But yeah, so that was kind of a fail. But I was hesitant on releasing any boss videos because my skills, they're at level 10. Well, most of them were, but I finally got a couple skill books and I got them to 20, but they're not maxed yet, and I have a lot of points saved up still. But yeah, like a lot of Mercedes out there, we're having troubles finding our skill books, and they're kind of rare and they're pricey, and I mean that's just what happens when new classes come out. So yeah, it's a fun little challenge to try to get the skill books, but it's frustrating at the same time. But yeah, Zakum. You guys seen this so many times. I feel like this is like my 7th video on Zakum. Seriously. I apologize for uploading so many Zakum videos, but hey, it's a different class, so I thought you guys might have wanted to see it. I believe I solo it in about 8 minutes, halfway through with one hand, but I do have a lot of the bishop's buffs, so that helps me a lot. And yeah, well, a lot of you guys were asking me actually in my previous 100th special video to tell you guys a little bit about my band, my right turn only band. I did sing a song, right turn only, for my 100th video special, which I think I failed pretty bad at. But yeah, so some of you guys liked it, but I was gonna go ahead and give you a little history on it, I guess, like how we started and how maybe it can motivate you guys to start your own little shindig band crew. But it was, yeah, about 7 years ago. I was 13 years old and just going into high school, for middle school I believe. I got together with a couple of my friends, and I knew a couple chords on the guitar, and we decided that we wanted to get together. It was actually just me and a drummer first, and we actually, you know, did some filling around. You know how drummers, they just hit cymbals and stuff, and I was just strumming the same chord, and we're like, we need to start a band. This is going somewhere. So we're like, alright, you know, first we gotta figure out what we want to name our band, our two-man band, and we're thinking, okay, alright, sliding penguins, revolving doors, poop on sticks. We were going through a lot of names, you know, and we were 13, so our names were a little bit questionable, I would say. So we were walking around the school area, the playground, and we were leaving the parking lot, and I look up and I see this sign, the street sign, and it says, you know, it's that right turn only sign where it's the arrow is pointing to the right side, and I was like, huh, I wonder why you can only make a right turn here. That's weird, because I look and you can obviously make a left turn, but it just says right turn only out of that area. And I was like, that's kind of interesting. And then I was like, we should name our band Right Turn Only. Some, like, I don't know, symbolic meaning to it, like make the right choices in life all the time or something, like only make right turns. And it was funny because we'd be at school and we would be like joking around, like when we walked to class we would only be allowed to make right turns, so we'd have to do like major big circles to get to class, because if our class was on the left side we couldn't go there because we had to make only right turns. So yeah, try that sometime. Like if you're walking somewhere or driving somewhere, just try to make right turns to your destination. See how long that takes you. But yeah, so we named our band Right Turn Only. We got into high school, and we went into high school. We met a couple more guys, a bassist and another guitarist, and we were switching off singing and stuff, and it was pretty fun. We were together for maybe a couple years, and that when I was 13 or 14, I should say, 13 or 14, after we recruited a couple more guys, we decided I wanted to write my first song, so I like I said before, it was 2 o'clock in the morning. I was sitting in my living room with my guitar and my underwear, no shirt on, and I just felt like, you know, John Lennon or something, and I was like so tired. And then I was like, I must make right choices in life. And then boom, epiphany hit me, and I wrote my Right Turn Only song, which I sang in my 100th video. And yeah, it was pretty bad. We made a demo CD. We went to somewhat of a professional recording studio, and on our demo CD it only consisted of 2 originals and 5 covers. So we sang like Wake Me Up When September Ends or Under Pressure by Queen, and you know, just like really mainstream stuff back then. And it costed us like $250, and we spent like 9 hours there, and we got this demo CD. And the worst mistake ever. Well, actually it was a good experience, but it was like afterwards we're like looking at it and we're like, what did we just do? You know, so what we did was we actually like made a whole bunch of copies of it, and we sold it to our friends, and we made people buy it at school for like $5, which was a huge ripoff because pretty much the CD was a horrible quality, and like, I don't know, it's just interesting. If you guys want to listen to it, I'll maybe post up like songs here and there on my channel. But yeah, Right Turn Only. That's just, oh man, memories just bringing me back. But the last time I performed was for you guys. That was like the first time in 5 years, and it was interesting. I haven't played in a very long time, but I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. But we never really played any like gigs or anything. We played at a few graduation parties, but that was about it, and it was very embarrassing. Yeah. But that was Right Turn Only, RTO. So if you guys are going through a band phase, you know, I say definitely keep it up. It's a great experience. It really like teaches you how to communicate and bond with your friends. It's like leadership roles and trying to stay on task, because a lot of you guys want to like do your own thing when you're in a band. Like the bassist will be fiddling around with some strums, and the drums will be bashing on the cymbals all the time, and guitarists, you know, just playing their own little solos. But if you guys can actually come together as like one band and unite, like that's a really growing experience, and that's really building character there, and it's awesome. It's a really good experience. So definitely guys, like, try out a band if you can. It's a lot of fun. Just don't like take it too seriously, like I must drop out of school and go on a walkabout naked for 10 miles and find myself and what this band really means. It's like you know, just have fun with it. It's a great hobby to have, like sports, you know, think of it as that way. Like, you don't have to go professional, just it's fun, and it's awesome to just make music with people that you're like really close to. So it's a great bonding experience. But yeah, so guys, thanks for watching my little Zakum solo, half duo solo thing. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and like always, thank you so much for watching. This has been DaBoki, and we'll be seeing you guys later.